Hello guys, good morning. Today Monday we're going to see language from the new book, book 5, okay? So yes, today we're going to start with the new book. Yay! And we're going to start with for me, the most important subject of the book, which is language, okay? So, we're going to see from page 72 to page 74. Okay, so let's start with this page. It says, using a map giving directions. A map can show the locations of important places. You can find the location of a place on many maps by looking at the pairing of the column letter and the row number. Okay, so on the sides of the grid, look at the grid map of Ireland below. Example, Dublin is in square F4 of the map. So let's find Dublin. It's here. And it says that it's in square F4. So we are in F4. So yes, that's correct. So that's how you're going to do the next questions, okay? So it says, answer each question using information from the map above. So what you're going to do is to find the places by the letters and the numbers using the column and the row, okay? So it says, where is Killarney? If that is the pronunciation, I think, Killarney. So let's find it first. It's here, okay? And you need to say in what letter is it with what number. So this one here, I am going to do it with you, okay? So it says that it's here and here. So where is Killarney? So we write Killarney is in square B6, okay? Because we're seeing it here. Another color, B6, okay? Now it's asking you for in which square is the Blarney Castle. Then what city is located in square D6? That means that you need to find D and the letters and the number 6, and you need to find which location is there. And number 4, in which square can you find the Giant's Causeway? So as I told you, you need to find first the place, Giant's Causeway, which is here. And you need to see in which square is it, okay? And then number 5, it says, in which squares is the Sligo region? Sligo region. In which squares? So this is in plural. You're going to write two locations, 2 squares, okay? So you're going to write, for example, let's make an example. Well, we don't have another one like that. But yes, Sligo is here and it's occupying 2 squares. So you need to write the letter with the number and the other letter with the number, okay? I cannot tell you more because this you need to do it by yourself. So now let's go to page 73. It says, using a map, giving directions. On a map, we use a compass rose. And what is a compass rose? This thing here, una brújula, okay? We use the compass rose to give directions, and we have north, south, west, east, but also in diagonal we have northeast, southeast, southwest, and northwest, okay? So it's something like this, ting, 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 ting. Or let me use another color so you can see it better, or not another color but wider. Pum, 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 pum. It's like that, okay? So you have all the directions. So Use the compass rose above to answer the questions about the map on the previous page. So you're going to use the previous map, okay? So it says, number 1, what place is 3 squares west of Dublin? Okay, so let me tell you. What place is 3 squares west? We see that west is here on the left. Is 3 squares west of Dublin. So we go back to the map and we find Dublin. Where is Dublin? Here. Okay, so we found it. And then we need to count 3 squares to the west, okay? So we check again. We need to go this way because west is here, okay? So we count. Let me make this. 1, 2, 3. And the third place is, or the third square is Galway. Okay, so we found the place. And then you just write Galway and you continue with the other ones. For example, number 2, how would you get to Limerick from Donegal? Now, these questions must be or might be confusing, but we need to find Donegal first to find Limerick, okay? Because it says, how would you get to Limerick from Donegal? Okay, so we need to find Donegal to get to Limerick. So if we go to Donegal, which is here, we need to find Limerick and say, how do we need to move? How many squares? Into what direction? To northwest, north, northeast, east, southeast, south or southwest. So you need to count the squares. And for example, let's make an example. Let's change, instead of Donegal to Limerick, let's say let's say it's just an example, okay? No, it's because it's in the same place. Well, I'm going to make this example, okay? Let's imagine that we need to go from Clare Island to Killarney, okay? So we need to get from Clare Island to Killarney. So we need to we need to count the squares to get to Killarney and to tell in what direction it's going. So we're going to count 1, 2, 3 squares, but we're going down, right? So if we're going down, it's south. So we write, in this case, it would be like, go south 3 squares, right? Because we were moving down to south and we moved 3 squares, 1, 2, and 3 to get to Killarney. So you're going to do the same with Donegal. You're going to do the same to get to Limerick. You need to count the squares and you need to tell in what direction you're going. For example, maybe you were going to north, so you put go north, I don't know, 4 squares. Go west, 3 squares. Go south, 4 squares. It's just an example, okay? So that's how you're going to write the answer, okay, of number 2. Go, I don't know, the direction. Go south, go north, go east, and the squares that you're going to count. Then we go to number 3, where it says, what place is 3 squares north of Killarney? Okay, so you need to find Killarney first on your map. You need to find Killarney, which is here, okay? And it says that you need to count 3 squares north, okay? Because it's saying what place is 3 squares north of Killarney. And how do we get to north? By going up, right? Because north it's up, okay? So you need to write the place that is 3 squares north of Killarney. And then it says number 4. What place is 1 square east of Cavan? Okay. And then number 5, it says, how would you get to Tullamore from Dublin? How would you get to Tullamore from Dublin? So you need to write, I don't know, go north 4 squares. I don't know. You need to check on the map, okay? So you need to put go, then the direction northwest, east, southeast, southwest, I don't know. And then the squares that you counted, okay? And then we go to the bottom part of the page 73, and it says use the direction words from the compass rose and the map from the previous page to describe the road trip route shown in red from Giant's Causeway to Killarney. So what you're going to do is to explain, it's to explain how do we get from here to here. Okay, so you need to say, I don't know, go south, go west, go 3 squares to I don't know, to Wexford or to Sligo, I don't know. You need to count the squares. You need to say how many places you were going there. For example, I am going to give you the first part, okay? Only the first part. First, it says that you need to, First, it says that you need to drive south because it's going down, right? Okay, so we need to go south. We're going to start here where it says Giant's Causeway, and we need to go south until we get to Wexford. So we're going to move 1, 2, 3, 4 squares to Wexford. Okay, so 1, 2, 3, and 4 squares to get to Wexford. So we're going to write that, okay? So we're going to write first, drive south 4 squares to Wexford. And then you have to continue, okay? I cannot tell you anything else. You have to continue. So first, drive south 4 squares to Wexford. Then you need to explain what is going to happen after getting to Wexford. What do you need to do here, then go here, then like this, and like this, until you get to Killarney. Okay? So that's it. Then we go to the last page, 74, where it says using a map giving directions. A road map is another useful tool for finding directions. You can use the same skills from the previous pages to read a road map. First, find the place you are traveling from, and then, okay, I am going to make this clear. First, find the place you are traveling from. Tienes que encontrar el lugar desde donde estás viajando, okay? That's the first step. You need to find the place, okay? You are traveling from, and then write the name of the roads that you connect, of the roads that connected to where you are traveling to, okay? Y de ahí tienes que escribir los nombres de las rutas que conectan al lugar a donde quieres llegar, okay? So don't forget to give the direction in which you need to travel. Look at examples, okay? So examples. How do you get from Limerick to Cork? So, how do you get from Limerick to Cork? So first, we need to find Limerick. So let's find it first. Tiki tiki tiki, Limerick. And it's here, Limerick. I'm going to choose another color. Okay, so Limerick, it's there, okay? So we want to get from Limerick to Cork, and then we need to find Cork here. Okay, so we need to get from Limerick to Cork. and it says that we need to drive. Remember that we have here the compass rose, which is going to tell us the direction where we are traveling to, okay? So from Limerick we're going like it says here, we're going south on the 920. So it's going like this. Okay, so we're going down, or we're going south because we're going down to N20, and the N20 is going to take us right to Cork. Okay, can you see? We went down, or we went south on the N20. Then we have another example where it says, how do you get from Cork, from here, to Waterford? So Waterford is here. So it says drive northeast on the 25. And how did we decide that it was northeast instead of northwest or south or east or west? Because we have a compass rose and we have to know in what direction we're going. So we're not going like this, right? We're going like this. So if you check your map, what direction is going like that? So you have this, you have this, you have this, and you have this. So which line is going like this? Northeast. Can you see? So that's how you know in what direction you're going. You need to check your compass rose. So in this case, it says that you need to drive northeast on the 925. So that's how you're going to answer the next 5 questions with this map and the compass rose, okay? So let's make the first one. Use the map above to answer the questions. Number 1, how do you get to Cork from Tralee? So let me erase this so we don't confuse. How do you get to Cork? How do you get to Cork from Tralee? So Tralee is the first place from we're going to start driving, if we say it like that. So we need to find Tralee, it's here, and then from Tralee we need to go to Cork, which is here, okay? So let me change the color. Let's take green, and we're going like this. Can you see? Like this, in that direction. So we know now what number we need to take. In this case is N22, right, to get to Cork. But that's not the only thing that we need to know. We need to know in what direction we are moving. So if we go back to our compass rose and we check the directions, which one is taking us like this? This one, right? So it's going to be southeast. So we're going to write drive southeast on the N22. Super easy, okay? But I need you to pay attention to this important part where we have to and from, okay? To and from. So you need to check the to and from. So if you see from, for example, in the first question, from Tralee, that means that you're going to start with this place, okay? And if you see to, it's the place where you're going, okay? So you need to be careful because they're mixed up. Sometimes they start with from, sometimes they start with to. So just to be clear, if it starts with from and the place, from Dublin, you're going to start with this place, okay? And then if it says to Belfast, is that the place where you're going to go, okay? So for example, here it says, how do you get to Galway from Sligo? So you're going to start from Sligo, you have to find Sligo to get to Galway. The same here. You need to go from Waterford to Carlow. So you're going to start from Waterford to Carlow. And here it says, how do you get from Port Louis to Dublin? So you're going to start from Port Louis and then you're going to go to Dublin. Okay, so be careful with those two. And that's it for today. I will see you tomorrow. Okay, see you. Bye bye.